I'm a clicking automation that is inside the email sequences that make your money click throughs, opens, replies, pipeline, automate your SDRs with Sculpted.
What's going on, guys? Jacob Suwana here from Sculpted, a done-for-you click consulting service. Today, I want to show you how Sendoso booked 16 meetings and generated 23 leads and actually closed a deal with just a few hours of work in Clay using the Wake the Dead play. As you can see here, this campaign was really successful. Very high conversion rate, right? 75% open rate, 11% response rate. This is just a test campaign, and then we ran a more scaled version later on that also had pretty high conversion rates. Here's more people we ran through the sequence. As you can see, basically 70% open rate, 10% response rate, lots of interested leads. So how did we do this? What is the Wake the Dead campaign? Actually, what we did is we took an export of, in one case, all of the closed loss opportunities in Salesforce over the last year, and the other report was all of the people who met with us at some point in the last 2 years but did not go all the way through pipeline for some reason. And I was able to take that report, turn it into a really cool cold email sequence, and reach out to them. So here's an example of what we said. Hey, Michael, you met with my colleague Tyler Bernstein here at Sendoso around 12 months ago because Duco was exploring ways to set more meetings and identify opportunities via a sending management platform. The timing wasn't right back then, but I'd love to get Sendoso back on the radar as a ton has changed. Open to reconnecting. P.S. If you're open to learning more about Sendoso, happy to send over some wine or cookies as Little Tuesday cheers. That was one of the campaigns. And then the other one, this was a bit more of a simple campaign, was Happy Friday, Kat. You met with my colleague Jake here at Sendoso about 11 months ago. The timing wasn't right. I'd love to get Sendoso back on the radar as a ton has changed. Open reconnecting, blah, blah, blah. So the first one, we added some context. We actually used the CRM notes in Salesforce to create a context of what they discussed. And in this case, we just used the AE's name and the date the opportunity was closed to generate a really, really cool email. This smacked, like I said, 16 meetings, over 20 leads, and a deal actually went to close one within 2 weeks of launching the campaign, which is really cool. Like, it's really cool when your cold emails generate real revenue. I'm going to take you inside the Clay table and show you how we did this. More complicated table I built where we actually used the opportunity notes, the pre-call notes to generate a summary. Here's how it works. As you can see, we have the pre-call notes from the Salesforce report right here. And they were formatted in different ways, and some of them were empty. So in order to generate a consistent output with GPT, I first basically fed the call notes into ChatGPT over here. I said, you are a sales rep at Sendoso, and I gave it a little blurb about their value proposition. You're reaching out to prospects that have met with your company at some point in the last 2 years, et cetera, et cetera. You'll be given pre-call notes. I gave the AI several different structures to go after. The pre-call notes will discuss things like if the company has done gifting in the past, or what the company's desired outcomes with the gifting platform, are they using a CRM, et cetera, to kind of give us some context around what to look for. And then I gave the job title of the prospect as well as the actual call notes. And I said, your job is to summarize the pre-call notes into a summary paragraph, include the factors you consider from above in your output. And that is what we generated here. So you can see here, based on the pre-call notes, the head of marketing is interested in Sendoso because they heard positive feedback and want to start sending personalized gifts to prospects and customers. They're seeking a sending management platform to achieve happier customers and a higher prospect close rate. The company has not formally done gifting in the past. It's currently using HubSpot for CRM and is looking to send fun personalized gifts starting with less than 50 per month. They envision the marketing team to utilize Sendoso, and it would be an ongoing strategy, right? So then I fed this paragraph, this more standardized version of the data as opposed to all these different variations. I fed this paragraph into the new prompts so we'd have more consistent outputs. Basically, similar structure, but I gave it different output rules. I said, you're writing an opening line, you're giving a reason as to why they started. Use my prefix. Because company name output, right, the company name, was exploring. Then I said, then fill in the reason why they wanted the chat. Keep the total output under 15 words. Be as specific as possible when referencing the reasons why the prospect or company met with us in the past. If a specific reason is not given, do your best to summarize why someone with their job title would be interested in Sendoso. Do not respond with quotation marks, blah, blah, blah. Fine. So the point is that I told it to output because your company name was exploring, and then the AI took the summary and created like a formal sentence that essentially kind of flowed in with their reason. So then in the cold email, it sounds pretty normal when I would say the following. Because, right, you met with my colleague Tyler Bernstein. I got the AE's full name from the report. Here at Sendoso, calculated the amount of time. Because, this is actually an issue. this is a little problem, but it still booked a ton of meetings. So, oh well, ignore that. Duco was exploring ways to set more meetings and identify opportunities via sending management platform. So this is the AI generated text right here. So that is how you do it. And this play is super easy. All you have to do is export a report from your Salesforce, format the data in Clay, and then you're good to go. If you want me to run this play for you, check out sculpted.agency.com. It's done for you Clay consulting service. We have tons of plays like this, and we're generating tons of meetings for our clients. This is just one of many, and I would be happy to sculpt your Clay. At the end of the day, Clay is great, but it's in the eyes of the Clay sculptor, or in, I don't know, in the eyes of the beholder. I don't know what the saying is. The point is that Clay is raw until you sculpt it into something, and you need someone who knows how to sculpt to do a good job, make a nice sculpture. So I've been using Clay for a long time. I've been in sales for a long time, and as you can see, like, you can create some pretty cool plays with Clay. So if you're interested, go to sculpted.agency and book a call. We'll help you automate your outbound motion with Clay so you can book more meetings like Sendoso. Thanks for watching. Bye.